Well, good morning. Today is the 9th of June. Again, it's been a busy time. We had the Federal Energy Commission was here out of the D.C. office to go over things, look at the stuff for our relicensing. That tour went fairly well. They were relatively pleased. They're going to come back with some recommendations. Like always, they think they need to throw something out there. But then next week we've got the New York office of the Federal Energy Commission, because you can't have the same agency of the federal government working together to come at the same time. That would be way too easy. But anyways, we're running at 53 kilowatts. Again, we're really low. The water's low. The water table's low. We did have some rain in the last couple of days, along with lots and lots of smoke. Been very difficult for people to breathe around here. The mountains actually looked it looked like they were cloud covered, but they were smoke covered. A little bit better out here today, but still not 100%. Got the wife's car today because I got a flat tire in mine, and we took it in to get fixed, and they said there's a cord showing. So we've got a couple tires going on it. And boy, are they expensive nowadays. Problem is that with that old car, it's a 2012 Toyota RAV4. The back end is wore out of it, and it needs some major rebuilding of the back end, probably $1,500 to $2,000 worth of stuff, and I don't know if I want to do it. I could put some tires on it for about $400, and so if that really gives me 5 sets of tires, basically. I don't know. The plan is that this time we're going to pay this off the summer and get a different vehicle, unless I can find one that that we don't have to finance. But it's not like I've got 20 grand sitting around in the bank account waiting to just be blown on a vehicle. So that ain't gonna happen. So you guys knock down this fence? What are you doing? So anyways, I opened the fence up a little bit. They're a little more happier. The plan was that after the initial Energy Commission meeting that we knew about, I was going to go ahead and fence this section off with my poultry netting and turn them loose in there, let them do their thing. Gather the bugs, gather the worms, and eat some grass and be happy. But now we got to wait till after next Tuesday to do that. So a couple more days. But I did widen the pen out a little bit, let them start getting used to a netting, and we'll go from there. Really, the rooster's still crowing, in case you didn't know. He's still dumb. But that's what he does. So the other day I was running the tractor. I got that, was leveling this out over here, and got off and did something with the key. I don't know where it is. Fortunately, it's a tractor, and you can stick about any key in it and it'll start. So I will be looking for the key to that. Or I could buy the ignition for $85. So it's not a major, but it's just you're like, where in the world did I do with that key? And I don't know. I thought I put it in my pocket. It could be in the car. It could have fallen out of my pocket in the car.
which is entirely possible. In which case, we might or may not ever find it. But today we gotta go. I gotta go make the car payment. So then we'll find out where we're at with how many payments we got left to make, and do it that way and get rid of that. And I don't like to have too many car payments. I don't want to have 2 car payments. Basically, I don't want to make 2 car payments a month. I like to keep things on the cheap, basically because I like to. You just hopped out of there. Huh. One of the young chicks just jumped out of the fence. Well, it'll be out, and it can get back into the netting. They know they can, so we'll let her be out. The ducks aren't coming out much. They haven't realized that they're bigger than the chickens, so the chickens pick on them, and so they're hanging out inside. I don't know if you can see in there, but they're hanging out in there. They don't get out much. When we get out into the grass, they'll be out more. They like the warmer weather. It's a little chilly yet. It's in right around 52, 53. But that's really about normal for us here. Maybe a little cooler, but it's okay. We don't mind. I know. Yesterday, Lee and I went and worked on the furnace job. We got the plenum in. We got the furnace up in the air. It's up 5 feet. We got the main plenum on, and the ductwork, the main duct trunk is run. Nice straight level. Which takes time. And then I take Winnie down to physical therapy down in Gloversville, which is about 45 miles away. We did that. We did then we came back home, went to dinner, and that was pretty much the entire day. Today, I've got to go out to Paseco, see a lady about. She can't figure out how to turn the water onto her ice maker, so I'm going to go out there and do that. Then we will be heading off to Saratoga to do the stuff there. We go also run over to BJ's and we'll go out to lunch, and I'm not sure where we're going to go to lunch, but we always go. We either do Denny's. She likes the pot roast bowl at Denny's. I particularly like the 55 menu, so I get the old people stuff. She gets the meat, so it is what it is. Anyways, or we might go to Golden Corral. I think the Golden Corral over there is going to be opening up, and I think they may be opened up. We'll find out. Because if Golden Corral's open, I'd rather go there. I can select a little bit more. And if it just looks good, we'll eat it. If not, we don't. Fortunately, we go in there, and, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I guess depends on how you look at it. We walk in, and they go, "Oh, do you 2 seniors?" So, and I don't. It helps when Juanita's still walking with her rollator. She calls it a horse, but she still walks with that. So they look like, yeah, you're handicapped for old handicapped people. So, but anyhow, so we'll get that done. Do the things that we got to do. Tomorrow I got to go out and meet some people. I'm going to pick up a key from them. Those are the people that we're going to repipe the house next week. And then we'll get back into working on the furnace. We'll have that pretty much ready to go. I mean, we don't even have at the house. We don't have the power to it. We don't have gas yet. So we got weeks yet before we're ready for even fire the thing up. So, but we want to get it done. We want to make sure it's all ready to go. We got to run the. I'll get the line run for the thermostat wire. Be prepared for that kind of stuff. We got to still figure out how to get the heat upstairs, and that is becoming a bigger problem because things aren't lining up. It's an old balloon frame house, but they built the balloon frame on top of the floor. So the floor came up, the floor joists went. They didn't put the balloon framing going up on top of the floor joists. They are halfway between. So it's pretty difficult to get an oval stack up the wall. So it's going to have to go out into a room and have to figure out how to do that. It's going to have to go along with the plumbing end of that job. We also are going to be plumbing it. That shouldn't be very big. Bath and a half in a small kitchen. And again, the main house is 14 feet wide. So, it's not huge. It's really quick and easy. So we'll do that, get that in and get all that, figure all that stuff out as we go along. And we'll be ready to go when they're ready to go. I've got to meet with them. They don't come up often enough to, because they live down in the down below, down in the more metropolitan areas. And they come up for the weekend, to their weekend getaway, and we'll lay out the bathrooms, get that, because I told them I have to have that layout, or I don't know how to plumb it. Have to know where the kitchen sink is, because I won't be able to plumb it. So we'll get that stuff set ready in the next coming weeks. I've got a boiler that's still got to go in down down in the wells. I've got to stop and talk to him. Again, that's the one that the shocked me on price. So I got to let him know that it's going to be a couple $1,000s more than what we had talked about. Again, he hasn't paid a deposit. We don't have anything in writing, so if he wants to continue to go with me, then fine. If he doesn't, that's fine also. We just do what we got to do. Anyways, we're getting kind of long here. I don't have a whole lot to tell you today. I can take you over, show you the river, because there's not much happening there. It is fairly low. We're going to be doing some internet work here, putting some video cameras out. So I will. You can see how low it is. Once we get that in there, I'll let you know what the link is, so you could check the flow of the river, or the dam itself at any point in time, because that's what the idea is. American Whitewater wants to have access so they can see the flow of the river, and we're going to use it kind of as a security thing for us. So, all right, well, that's enough for today. Again, you guys have a great day, and take care of yourselves and those around you, because we don't have anything else. I'll talk to you later.